Welcome to the Great Plains Association for College Admissions Counseling Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Anna and I'll be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/GPACAC. And now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter from Oklahoma City Community Foundation. Take it away.
Okay, can you hear me, everybody? Hopefully, yes.
Sounds good.
Okay, good. Hi, my name is Rick Fernandez, and I'm with the Oklahoma City Community Foundation Scholarship Program. We are the largest independent scholarship provider of its kind in the state of Oklahoma. We award about 1,000 scholarships per year. That's about 2.5 million here in the state of Oklahoma. High school seniors in all 77 counties, high schools, virtual academies, homeschool can apply for our scholarships. They range from $2,000 to $15,000. Some are renewable, some you can reapply for. And this is real money. This is real money that our donors have set aside to help good students in the state of Oklahoma go to college, 2-year, 4-year vocational technical school. Our scholarships can pay for tuition, fees, books, and sometimes institutional housing or, dorms, if you want to call them that. And where can our scholarships go? The majority of our scholarships can go anywhere in the United States. Although we do have some scholarships that will say Oklahoma colleges only, or will have restrictions on them. So what I'm going to do right now is I have a little 2-minute video I'd like to play you. I hope everything works out because I'm on a different computer tonight. So hopefully this works out. So I am screen sharing, right? Okay, should be. Make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so I'm going to share this video and let me get to it. That is not it. Sorry, that is not it. I don't know what that is. So you might want to just turn this off. Okay, so it took me to the wrong video. So I'm going to stop screen sharing because I couldn't get it to go the way I wanted. So is everybody still there? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't get it to the right screen for screen sharing and I turned it off. So I apologize. I don't know what came up. Like I said, I'm on a different computer tonight. So I apologize for all that.
If you'd like, you can try screen sharing again. You did
okay,
have
let me try it
in the practice.
Let me try it again. It's
okay. Okay. Here, I'll give him a second to reconnect and see if he'll be able to screen share. Do you want to try to screen share again or just continue to speak about your organization? Okay. Why don't we move to Northern Oklahoma College and we will see if Oklahoma City Community Foundation wants to come back after that.
Hi, so my name is Madison Green. I am on the Enid campus for Northern Oklahoma College. I am the main recruiter for that campus. I have a quick 4-minute video that I would love to share with you guys, but here we go. Here's share screen. This one. will be right here. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
We aren't getting any sound though.
Okay, let's see.
If you reshare, you do have to check a box at the bottom of the share screen page that says share sound.
Okay. So share, reshare, share sound. There we go. I'm so sorry. All right, let's try again. Can you hear it now?
Yes, sounds good.
Well, I came to NOC because I thought I needed to create more value for myself in the workforce.
I was at a four-year college before coming here.
My mom graduated from the NOC nursing program and kept pushing it because she loved it.
I'm just really thankful that NOC was an option for me. Probably the most affordable college.
I feel really comfortable, and I feel like the teachers that's here, we have great staff, and they can one-on-one us after class or either before class, and we can always go to their office.
I love that the class sizes are smaller.
The instructor was really accessible. Even if it wasn't one-on-one time in class, we still knew how to get a hold of them.
The classroom sizes are small. I was able to connect one-on-one with my instructors.
It's really impacted my life positively because that's one more thing I don't have to worry about.
It really drove me to do better in school because I had that access to my instructors.
Northern Oklahoma College has a long history of providing college students with the highest quality, accessible, and affordable education. Founded in 1901, Northern is the state's first public community college and a land-grant institution. NOC offers a wide variety of associate degree options and certificate degree options and multi-course formats with options to match your learning style with convenient and flexible scheduling through traditional in-person, online, and blended live online classes. NOC students have opportunities such as intercollegiate varsity sports, competitive programs, fine arts, and student activities to enhance their ability to achieve excellence at Northern. NOC remains a great value to students and their families through financial aid and scholarship opportunities to those who qualify. And with a large percentage of our NOC faculty possessing advanced degrees such as master's and doctorate degrees along with professional licenses, students are ensured to receive a superior education while enjoying a small campus feeling with big campus resources. At Northern, we are committed to providing the highest level of service in a supportive and safe environment with individual attention. Our students, faculty, and staff give our 3 locations distinct character, and they make a difference to the thousands of individuals who achieve their goals at Northern.
Welcome to Northern Oklahoma College. NOC was selected by the Aspen Institute as one of the top 50 community colleges in the nation. At Northern Oklahoma College, we have a rich campus life. In selecting Northern, you will create memories for a lifetime as you meet new friends, get involved on campus, and selecting challenging programs of study. Also in attending athletic competitions and the roustabouts and musical theater productions. The Tonkawa and Enid campuses are impressive. Both campuses have highly competitive athletic teams. In Stillwater, there are opportunities to connect with the Oklahoma State University campus. You can use the services of OSU, including the Recreation Center, the library, and you can attend athletics as an OSU student and live in OSU housing. But the best part of NOC is the people. We have wonderful, friendly, caring people at Northern. Why should you choose Northern? Because you will be attending one of America's top-ranked community colleges, and you will have a life-changing experience. Come join us at Northern Oklahoma College.
Thanks for sharing that video, Madison. you all met Madison. I'm Diana Watkins. I'm the Vice President for NOC Stillwater Campus, which you just heard President Harris talk a little bit about when he mentioned that the students on the Stillwater campus had access to things at Oklahoma State University. What we're created for is for students who want to be cowboys, right? They can start with us, have that smaller class size, but they can still have that big college experience. So they can live in OSU dorms if they want. They can be a part of all the clubs and organizations. They can buy the all sports ticket and do those things that they've thought about at college, but just with a little smaller class size to start out. I saw the questions that were thrown up there, and one of the things that I wanted to address when it said something to debunk about the admissions process. You're hearing a lot about test optional admissions right now, and that's true. I mean, a lot of schools are waiving the ACT requirement in terms of being admitted to the school. What I want to be clear about is that there are probably still tests you're going to need to take for placement purposes for classes, and that's no matter where you end up, just to decide what math do you need to start in, what English do you need to start in, that sort of thing. So while you don't have to submit an ACT score, you will need either an ACT score or, depending on the campus, they may have their own admissions tests or placement tests that you'll take when you get there. I will throw my contact info in the chat in case you are interested in Stillwater and want to reach out and have more dialogue later.
Hi, I'm just going to introduce myself real quick. I'm Blair Turney. I'm the NOC Tonkawa campus. I want to let everyone know that if you are interested in concurrent enrollment, our enrollment has opened for the spring, and fall 2022 will open up probably around spring break. So if you're interested, please get online and do the application as soon as possible. And we hope this video and our information was helpful. And if you have any questions, please get a hold of us. Thank you.
Thank you. So now I just want to check in with Oklahoma City Community Foundation. Do you want to try again to screen share your?
That's okay. This, like I said, this is not my computer, but I would be glad to leave in the chat my the scholarship website where they can go in and learn more about our scholarships and apply for them.
Okay, sounds good. So I guess we will transition to Q&A. I will just ask everyone to share a piece of advice that you would give someone going through the college search process. We can start with any of the reps from Northern Oklahoma College. Up to you all.
So I parent a college junior, so I have recently been through the college search process. And one of the things that I would say to you is get on the campuses. If there's a place that you think you're interested in, but you're not sure if it's a good fit, there's only one real way to find out, and that's to get there and dig in and get to know the people, see some of the other students, ask to sit in on classes. And the other thing I would say during the college search process is just take advantage of all the scholarship opportunities that come your way. What's being presented to you from the Oklahoma City Community Foundation is amazing. I was visiting with a person recently that had set up a scholarship through them, and they were telling me a little bit more about it. And you definitely want to look into things like that and take advantage of those opportunities.
So one thing that I would love to share about the college search process is much like Diana, of course, you want to come and check out your campuses, especially with NOC and us having the 3 different campuses and different locations. Each location is going to offer a different feel. If an individual is used to the smaller town feel, then they're probably going to feel more comfortable on the Tonkawa campus, as that is a smaller city, a smaller community. If they are used to having things that are readily available and at their fingertips, then Enid or Stillwater is probably going to be something that one of the campuses that will appeal more to them. There's going to be more things to do in the bigger cities, like TJ Maxx and different restaurants and all of that kind of stuff. So that's something that I get asked a lot. So people that aren't familiar with NOC, that's something that they need to know, and definitely visiting each different campus, as each one offers a different feel. I am going to also put Blair's contact information into the chat box for her, since her keyboard is not responding correctly with her computer. So
So I'll throw in a little bit of my advice about the college search process because my daughter just graduated from college about a year ago. Just make sure you get to know your admissions reps out there at the schools that you're looking at. Decide that you need to make decisions. Do you want to go to a smaller school, a medium-sized school, a large school, or a private institution? But that's my best advice. Get to know your admissions counselors out there. They're there to help you and they can guide you through the process.
Great. And then I guess this one really only applies to Northern Oklahoma College, but Oklahoma City Community Foundation can put their spin on it if they'd like. I'd like you to share one thing you would want students to remember about your school, or I guess your program. And then we can go in the same order.
So I'll jump in with something that applies to all three of our campuses. We have a very robust study abroad program for a school our size. We've actually taken students, I don't know the country count, but I know that we've had programs on all 7 continents. And something we try really hard to do is make that accessible to students. So we do have scholarships for that. And if the Dean of Global Education were talking to you, he would say that our Stillwater campus is geographically blessed and that we are in the shadows of T. Boone Pickens Stadium. So on home game days, we sell that parking lot and the students don't physically get that money, but that money is applied to their study abroad account if they work that. So we try really hard to come up with opportunities that make that something that all students could take advantage of if they choose.
Here on the Enid campus, it's kind of unique as we have Northwestern and NOC within the same Enid community. So with that, we have the Enid Higher Learning Commission. That commission will grant scholarships to individuals who have a GPA of 2.5 or higher, and that scholarship is $500 a semester. On top of having that commission, we also have this really unique program with Northwestern. So once you complete your associate's degree with us, and then you bridge over to Northwestern to finish your bachelor's degree with them, you will also get another scholarship on top of that. It will start at $500 and can go up from there. We have lovely little like trifold flyers. So if anybody wants more information on that, they can reach out to me or any of our other reps, and we would be happy to assist you. Because if they don't know the answers, we definitely can find somebody that does.
I would also say, our small class sizes, that's a huge thing for all 3 of our campuses. If you are used to being in a small classroom in a small school in a small environment, we are definitely that college. That's one of our main things, especially on our OSU campus. You never know if you're going to walk into your first class and have well into 100 or 200 people in your class. So I would say that's another huge thing on all 3 of our campuses is our small class sizes.
And then if Oklahoma City Community Foundation wants to share anything to remember.
No, I don't really have anything to share on that particular question. Thank you.
All right, no problem. And then my last question is to have you all share one myth that you'd like to debunk about the college admissions process. And we'll just go around again in the same order.
In Stillwater, I think a lot of people think that the students who come here are all students who weren't admissible to Oklahoma State University, and that's not true. We do get those students, but we also have students who come from smaller schools and are a little more intimidated by the size of the Oklahoma State University campus. And so those students will start with us. Students, once they've completed 24 credit hours, which basically that's 2 semesters full-time, with us, they seamlessly become Oklahoma State University students. And so unlike Tonkawa and Enid, where you're admitted and you plan to spend 2 years and get an associate's degree before you move to the 4-year institution, in Stillwater, you start taking classes at Oklahoma State after that first year. You might still take NOC classes that second year while you're at Oklahoma State, but just the idea that we're not just a school for people who can't get in to Oklahoma State University. I'll
go next. I think the one myth that I'd like to bust is that you can't afford college and that every student graduates with crushing debt. That's just not true. I think it's kind of a myth that's out there. Most students don't graduate with crushing debt. I think college is affordable, especially in the state of Oklahoma.
I have a lot of students that come to me and think that they don't have a good ACT score, so they can't go to college. And for our case, that's not true. We are open enrollment. So those students that maybe aren't good test takers, we will still accept them. Yes, we will still have to do testing because you have to have the 19 or higher in the sub areas, but I always get so upset when kids say, I just don't test well, I'm not a good test taker, I can't go to college. That always upsets me because I see some of the best students come out of NOC that maybe didn't have the best ACT scores.
So I want to kind of feed off of what Diana said earlier about the test optional. Yes, the ACT score is very important, so we can get you in those correct classes. That way we can make sure that we put you on a path for your most academic success. But having that ACT score also helps us award scholarships. If we don't have an ACT score on file, we have this scholarship. It's called a President's Leadership Council Scholarship. You have to have a 25 or 26 ACT score in order to get awarded that. If we don't have an ACT score on file, we can't give you that scholarship. So having that ACT score is so important.
Great. Well, thank you all so much for sharing. Unfortunately, we are not able to continue with the other presentations because the reps are not here from East Central University, Langston University, Northeastern State University, and Northeastern Oklahoma Agricultural and Mechanical College. We are kind of at the end of our presentation at this point. Thank you all so much for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide, and you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other sessions recordings at strivescan.com/GPACAC. Thanks again, everyone. Thank you to our presenters that were here and we're ready to present. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye.
Thank you, Anna.
Mm-hmm.